What's up? I'm your host, Amon Green, along with my good friends and teammates, Gilbert Brown and Dorsey Levens. Hey, y'all, how you doing? Welcome into the Green and Gold G Lounge. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Some good NFL and college football going on, but unfortunately for our Packers, those Vikings showed up ready to play. So let's check in with everybody. And before we do that, let me get this done. We got to pay the bills. We got a sponsor for the show here. Is Bet Online for the world's Bet Online is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything football. So Bet Online has every stat, every matchup, and even live odds spread to bet on during the game. So think you know your stuff. Get in on their $200,000 mega contest and pick 5 games against the spread every week for your chance to win weekly prizes and share of the $200,000 pot there. So when the game's over, head over to our online casino and get in on our game of blackjack or poker or unwind with one of our over 150 slot games. So head on to the website, get to on the online action. Bet Online is where the game starts, fellas. So let's see where the game starts for these Packers, though. Did it start?
Hey, that was a lot to read, man. Shit.
We got to pay the bills, bro.
I'd have messed that up.
Where's the?
That's why I did it.
Where is their banner at? Because that wasn't game time. You just did.
No, I know.
So who was that?
That was Bet Online. They don't have. We don't have that banner yet.
Oh, okay. So Bet Online, huh?
Yeah.
Well, since we talking about discrepancies and stuff, I'm tired of looking at this screen y'all got up here. Why I got to be in the white jersey?
Well, that's what they made up, bro.
Every white jersey I done put on don't look good at all.
Because you a big guy.
And then y'all got that 1957 picture of me with the hamburger.
That's like 1990.
My face looked like I done blew up.
Don't talk about 1957.
And y'all in suits and goatees and beard all nice, and y'all got me.
I got on a
y'all
jersey.
Got me looking like the poster child for Piggly Wiggly.
I have on a jersey. Let's get it straight. Dorsey's the only one in the suit, so pump your brakes. Just pump your brakes.
Gilbert, okay. It looks like you holding up a Gilbert burger behind my head like this, but you just can't see it. Why are you making that face?
I quit, man.
Why are you making that face? You look a little.
The big boys fight with y'all pretty boys to get stuff all the time, but y'all making this worse right here. What? We need to talk to the technical guy.
The technical guy. Who's the technical guy?
Let me design.
AG's in charge of that.
What you need?
How you know where he at? When I point, I
went the other way. You gotta. It's like the. You ain't ever watched the Brady Bunch in the beginning?
Brady Bunch thing, yeah.
When everybody pointed at everybody.
We don't watch Brady Bunch in Detroit. We watch Fred Sanford. D-U-M-M-Y.
Bird.
How you do that shit?
Hello.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there you go. I'm right now. Game time.
Now you got to point down, Gilbert.
I'm pointing at the game time banner.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got that.
That's the dummy down there.
And that's him over there.
Oh, Lord.
I got to go that way. There we go. There you go, right there. The big dummy.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, so y'all been good, though, sounds like, for the week?
Yeah, man. I'm in Wisconsin Dells now. I got my new beers premiering at the Tavern League.
Ooh, you got a brew, huh?
Yeah, I got some brewskis, doggy.
Tell us more about this beer.
Yeah,
it's a stout. It's a stout beer.
Oh, it's dark. That means it's dark.
It means it's dark. You know, just trying out something. Got a little bit of a hint of ghost pepper in it.
Oh, you got a little spiciness in that thing.
A little spice. You know how you.
Oh, chili. Yeah, of course, chili. Yeah.
You got something you want to put some salt and pepper on it, spruce it up a little bit. So
and put it like a pickle and a sausage like they do in Wisconsin.
Yeah. You know, in Wisconsin they beer brought they brats or whatever they be doing.
Yeah, they do everything with beer on everything.
Yeah. So
hey, what's the name of the beer?
It's called Oh yeah. Yeah. It's called No,
it's called
It's called. I gotta look it up.
Did you just say? Did you just say you don't know what it's called? Is that
Hold on, let me look it up. Shit.
How you not
my
know what
God.
your beer is, bro?
How you got your own beer that you're about to preview?
Man, they keep changing the name. Shit.
Oh, my
God. Bless America.
Yeah.
They keep changing the
Chili.
name.
What we gonna do with you, Chili? What we
We
gonna
ain't
do
gonna
with
put
you?
this
Chili?
on.
Hey,
We ain't
man,
gonna
I'm,
put
try-
this
I'm
on.
trying to
This
get
is-
that concussion money, but I keep getting denied. So
Oh my
if I
goodness.
get on here and talk crazy, maybe they'll understand what's wrong with me.
Oh,
How you gonna
Lord,
promote something and you don't know the name of it?
Here it is. Here it is. Y'all leave me alone. Y'all gonna get off me.
And speaking of Game Time, I did another read for them, so we have another commercial coming out, but that's on the other side.
Damn,
So
y'all
other
can't even
stuff.
see that shit on there.
Man, come on, G. You got to know that this is your beer, bro. How you don't know the name?
It's called. See if you can get the. It's called Killer, and the next word is called KOLSCH. What that is?
KOLSCH. Kolsch. Kolsch.
It's like
Killer
Kolsch.
KOLSCH.
KOLS.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kolsch. Kolsch.
It's
Killer
like
Coke.
that must be a Scandinavian word, like an upper. Yeah, like upper the Netherlands, like that area, that region.
When y'all go to buy it at the stores, it say grave digger on the some bitch. Buy
it.
It say grave digger on the front.
It does say grave digger. It does. I did see that. I did see
Okay.
that. Yeah, shoot.
Lord
Lord have mercy.
We'll get it right.
Okay.
It ain't nothing easy like how Leap Vodka is. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, Leroy and his vodka. We got Charles Woodson, got a vodka and a wine. And then Leroy, he has a vodka.
I don't know how Gary Tight Jeans got him a beer.
Who?
Gary Tight Jeans.
Oh, Tight, yeah, because he hangs out with Leroy. He hangs out with Roy Lee. That's why.
They got a show together.
Barons,
they got a TV show together. Yeah.
The people that made Leroy's Leap Vodka, Charlie Barron's got what is it? A bourbon that you make old fashions with a bourbon, right?
Yeah.
That's what he got. His is pretty good.
Bourbon.
Free has a bourbon too. Antonio Freeman has a bourbon,
and he has a wine, don't he? Too.
I'm not sure about the wine, but
I know he has a bourbon. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, but you shouldn't like they say you shouldn't smoke. You shouldn't drink your own supply.
Okay.
So you don't drink it.
We're free.
Oh, with Antonio.
hey man, them boy. Y'all gonna laugh, y'all. Well, I can't say it on air, but it's funny. Y'all missed being in the box to yesterday.
Oh, this last game.
You don't go to the games.
I don't, but Santana drugged me in
there. Oh, that's your excuse.
Something like that.
What was the vibe in there when it was 28-0?
Right.
Dog. And the food was just gone by then.
Everybody
got up and started eating when it was 28-0.
All right, let's get into this, and we'll start talking about it a little bit. So the score, 31-29. My man Jordan Love back starting, and so what was your first impressions? Him coming back from the injury, the team, how the way they played offensively. I'll say we'll just start with the offense side of the ball, and obviously with his gameplay. Me
personally, I think he should have waited another week. Personally, I mean, Malik has been playing pretty good. Yeah. Give him one more week to rest up, because he was rusty, man. He was real rusty.
Yeah, he's definitely in the start. I saw that too.
I'm going to give a big shout out to him because he came to the game in a Brett Favre jersey.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice little nice gesture there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it's a big
with the news coming out that Brett has to fight Parkinson disease.
So big shout out for him. I'm still ain't sold on Jacobs yet, man.
Yeah, he had a quiet day. Minnesota defense kept him bottled up a little bit. He still had like over 50 yards, I think, somewhere around there.
Just not. I mean, going in that type of game, Jones was going to try to come in and show out. And hey, that Viking defense is real, man.
Yeah. Jacobs had 51 yards on 9 catches. Emmanuel Wilson, the backup, he had 8 carries for 27. So they kept the Packers offense rushing under 100 yards total. So that's a big deal right there.
Yeah. And being in Lambeau Field with all the hype and pageantry and knowing it's the Vikings, we came out flat, man. For some reason, I can't put my finger on it. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, I remember when I was little, man, I was at my grandma's house, and she had some moon pies in her room. Ooh. And I'm like, man, I'm going to get them damn moon pies. So I couldn't lie when I came out because I had moon pie all over my face. Boy, you talking about an ass whooping? Ooh. I have not touched a moon pie until the other day.
It scared you that much?
That was about 35, 40 years ago. I have not touched a moon pie till the other day. I said, I can eat this one now because she ain't around. It's kind of like, and it's kind of like the game where, you know, you supposed to, but you ain't supposed to, but you came out, and then you got that ass whooping, and then you came out second half like, okay, let's go. But it was too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't have a nice little comeback. I mean, Average historians brought up like his Jordan stats there. He did between the jersey, but he came out there 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. First time since 1999. Still.
You see what he said? He definitely did a far.
He did a far where he threw 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. First time since 1999, and almost still won the game. So yeah, good stat there. My man, Average historian, he knows the stuff. He's a Packer fan right there and down there in Milwaukee area. So he definitely knows his stats. But yeah, that's how our boy used to play. You know, he go out there, chuck it up a whole lot, and some touchdowns, some are interceptions. So.
But the only thing I can pull out of it is that the boys got some backbone. I mean, you
like the whole team or just Jordan?
The whole team.
Right.
You're down 28-0. You know, either you can lay down and die or come back and keep fighting. That's what they did.
They fought.
They came back and they fought hard, but just ran out of time, you know?
Yeah. Where you at on this, Doris?
I agree with everything y'all just said. You know, really, I think the thing with Josh Jacobs is that you got to understand that because we ran the ball so well the week before, teams going to watch the tape, and that was going to be their main focus. Jordan was obviously rusty. I thought he loosened up a little bit in the second half. But I still think with that defense, you can't just run the ball like they did against Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? That defense is too good. Brian Flores, the defensive coordinator, is too good. They weren't going to let that happen. But like y'all said, man, the most impressive thing was coming back in the second half. They didn't lay down. You know what I'm saying? And they fought. I think that play right before halftime, that muff punt was huge, you know, going into halftime. So Minnesota's the real deal, man. You know, first quarter of the season, they are the real deal. You know, they've already beaten San Francisco. They beat us at Lambeau. Who else did they beat? They beat somebody else that nobody was expecting them to beat. Man, this whole division, actually, if you look at what Detroit did last night, Chicago's got to win. They still ain't clicking on offense, but they got to win. Chicago's defense is good. So the whole division really is tough.
Well, yeah, Minnesota undefeated. They beat the Giants, 49ers, Texans, and the Packers.
Yeah.
So there you go. You know, all divisional. I'll say 2 teams divisional leaders.
And the last 3 teams they beat were playoff teams from last year.
100%.
And everybody thought they was going to be trash because they lost about 4 or 5 key players before the season started.
Yep.
And they lost the quarterback, the rookie, J.J. McCarthy from Michigan.
And training camp. Yeah, they're
Ain't skipping a beat.
Sam Darnold, like, how you like me now?
And I think for me, that's the whole reason behind their success right now, because being a veteran that's been bouncing around the league all over the place, but people forget he was a first-round pick for the Jets back in, I think, 2018, 2017, somewhere in there. So he's been, even though he's been around the block, he's still a first-round talent. He has a quick release on his throws, and he played at USC. So he was playing against top, you know, he was a Power 5 school, so he's playing against UCLA, Washington, teams that are in the college playoff, and then bowl game in it as well, because USC pretty much, I don't know when the last time they did not go to a bowl game. So it's been a very long time, if not ever. And so when you're around that type of football, high level football all the time, it carries you to the next level. And so with that, then you bring in Brian Flores. You got a nice little recipe to have. You're like, man, we got actually a good squad here. Then they lead the division 4-0 right now. So Got divisional play coming up for them between this win. Let me see who they got next. I had their schedule up. They got the Jets, so they got Mr. Rogers in Minneapolis next week for them coming up for their game. So, and they got that Jets defense, which is really good too. I don't know if any of you guys seen the Jets play and watch their defense and how good they are too, in stopping teams run and pass. So, give your thoughts on that. What's your insight there?
You know what I wanted to go back to what we had talked about, Sam Darnold, and I want y'all opinion on this. I think about, for all of us, not just quarterbacks, but probably especially more so for quarterbacks, your entire career depends on like you being in the right place at the right time with the right group of people around you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because all these quarterbacks who we label as busts, I think they're just in the wrong situation. You know, you get put in the wrong situation at the wrong time, you don't fit.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, just think about, you know, Gilbert and, you know, coming to Green Bay. When I came to Green Bay was the last place I wanted to go to. I was like, it's cold. They sorry as fuck. I don't want to go to Green Bay.
Right. It was like that. That's how it was.
It was the perfect storm at the perfect time. You know, Reggie had came. Brett was just starting to come into his own. You know, the year before I got there, Brett had led the league in interceptions.
Right. And I
remember we played my first preseason game. It was at Madison. We played the Giants, and Brett scrambled, and he threw the ball out of bounds, and the crowd went crazy. I was like, oh my God, they don't understand football up here. What just happened? Why are they so excited? They was like, because last year he wouldn't have threw the ball out of bounds. This year he threw it out, so everybody was like, you know, but it was timing. You know, right place, right time. What are your thoughts on that?
Interesting.
Yeah, I think for more or less for the quarterback, but even for us too, you know, it's the right fit sometimes.
Yep.
Everybody got to have the right fit. You know, I thank God I came to Green Bay just because when I was in the Purple Land, I mean, I wasn't doing nothing right. I was at the club all the time. I was doing all this stuff. I always say I'm sitting on the couch with Prince in Minnesota. Then I got to Green Bay. I'm sitting on the bench with Colonel Sanders at KFC. You know, that's the difference. You know, it's just to the point where, you know, you got to get that fit. But it's also for a quarterback just because he has everything on his plate. He got to know what this guy got to be. He got to know what that guy got to be. He got to know when to reading coverages. All this shit he got to do in 35 or 40 seconds before he snaps. That's a lot for people don't understand why you sitting your fat asses at home on the couch talking about, oh, he sucked, he this, he that. No, you got to understand he got 40 seconds to make sure everything is right before he snapped the ball. You know, the kids are sitting there, why he doing all that moving his head around? He gotta make sure everything is set and got to read the coverage and try to if the coverage is different, he gotta change the play. It's a lot of shit you gotta do in 40 seconds. That's why a quarterback get paid. Period.
Yeah.
That's called breakdown of the day.
Breakdown of the day. Oh yeah, breakdown of the day. You calling everybody fat at home? Okay, gotcha. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fat, so I got the right to call people fat.
But no, y'all got a good point.
Think about the games last night, Tennessee and Miami.
Before we jump to that boy got another interception yesterday.
He did. Right? He did. I'm not sure if he actually caught it, but they gave him credit for it. That's all that matters.
So he got an interception in all the games, right? So he got 4 games.
Yep.
Who's that? That dude? You talking about McKinney? Oh, for us, for the Packers,
that's a bad man.
He's got 1 pick in 5 games, 4 games or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey Gilbert, what else did you see from the defense yesterday? Because here's the thing too. Remember that Minnesota, the 28 points were off 2 interceptions and 2 missed field goals.
Yep.
So we kind of kicked ourselves in the foot. But what was your impression on? I mean, we put the defense in a bad situation. What was your impression on how the defense played yesterday?
I'm gonna say field position got us in trouble. And playing off our heels. You know, we had as soon as we get in those compromised situations. I mean, you don't want to point the finger at the offense because we're a team, but sometimes defense get put in a lot of uncompromising situations, and we got to find a way to how to get out of there. And as you know, after the 28 points, man, you know, everything started to come back into focus now. Okay, now let's settle down. Let's figure these boys out, what they're doing to us, and let's go. And they did. For a certain amount, they did. So defense, I'm gonna put it like this: if defense would have laid down, we'd have lost that. We'd have really lost that game. But defense battled back, playing off of the offense to score points so we can keep them down to catch up, and that's what they did. So I ain't gonna say we sucked, but I'm gonna say we had a rough time, but we figured it out.
Yeah. AG, how about you? What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, it was just, I say for one, Jordan, like I said, rusty. I agree with you guys there, and coming off the 2 weeks of healing, but he still looked okay. Like at the end of the game, you look at his stats, almost 400 yards. You got the 4 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. So got to clean that up. Run game got stopped, got slowed to almost a stop. Where they, like I said, you got the whole backfield that's been over 100, but then now below 100. So that's going to be a point of emphasis this week, because obviously you don't have that balance when you have more pass than run. You have a game that doesn't go in your favor most of the time. The percentage would say, because obviously you got the ball in the air, and that's a lot of hands that like to tip the ball in the air, get their hands on it for interceptions, and that's what happens. So that part it's all fixable though. We're just now getting into October football, and we got a lot of football left. So the good thing is for Jordan, for the offense, for those guys, like the one thing I like, and y'all already mentioned it too, is the fight in the dog. Like they fought all the way till the end of that game. So I like that for our chances for the rest of the season. When we face the Bears, that's going to be a fun game. But all that competition, the competitors are out there on the field. Jaden Reed, even though he's the smallest wide receiver on there, he's the most hungriest out there. So having guys like that out there on the football field in terms of the wide receivers and the run game with Josh and Emmanuel toting it, they'll eventually get into a groove and everybody be on the same page, clicking just right. Getting Jordan back was just trying to make sure get him back in there first to see how he's going to play, and we see how he's going. The gameplay is there, just got to take away some of the mistakes. So overall, still, like I like to say, I like the way they finished, regardless if it was a loss. So looking forward to what they're going to do in LA. In LA, we could get into the Rams a little bit. They got some injuries. I think Puka's is out, or he's beat up a little bit, something like that. So
no, he's out. I think he might be on IR. Cooper Kupp is also out with an injury. So speaking of injuries at the wide receiver spot, we go back to Green Bay for a second. Christian Watson went down. Yeah,
he's injured with an ankle. Yeah.
With an ankle, which is, to me, I thought was good news, because anytime that leg gets bent back, I always think ACL. And he's had bad luck in the injury department, and we've all been there before. And you know how that feels when you can't get out that damn training room.
No, that's no fun.
Hey, moment of silence for Mutombo.
Pete Rose.
Is this GMZ right now? We're gonna do GMZ.
Yeah, man.
All right, what's going on around the world?
I'm just telling you, man. You two sports legends.
Yeah, they were
not in my house, and Pete Rose, and they said come in threes, so I'm making sure I'm doing the right thing for the next week. I don't want to be that third.
Right.
Hey, you know what, man? I read a very interesting statistic. I think who was the last tall guy over 7 feet to pass?
Good question.
Oh, was it
Bill Russell?
Was it
Bill Russell pass? Yep, Bill Russell.
So listen, do you know the life expectancy of a 7-footer is only 60 years?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because their heart has to work overtime, right? Something like that.
I believe Mutombo had brain cancer though.
Yeah, he did. But the simple fact is that people who are that tall for whatever reason don't expect to live past 60. At least that's what the numbers say.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not either, because our life expectancy is supposed to be 67. So hopefully we can try to stretch that average on the high side.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm trying to do.
Stop eating that gas station chicken.
That'd be a great start.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to 80, if
not
more.
You call them.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Poopy.
Hey, Gilbert, what else going on? First of all, hold on. What hotel you at? That look like the last place we stayed up there in the Dells, right off the highway.
Kalahari.
Yeah, that's it. That's where you at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it looked like. It looked like that.
So if a hitman was looking for me, thank you, Dorsey.
Yeah, you caught. You busted.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so if y'all want, let's talk about the Rams. What we looking at? The Rams are struggling.
Yeah, we got a question from the chat here for Gilbert. So, what are your thoughts on Rashard Gary? That's from Packers on the Rock.
I like you, man. You know, I think you look at all the defensive ends around the league, and that damn Aiden Hutchinson. Oh my God, I think we were talking about him earlier.
Yeah, like him.
He puts some moves together, and then you start saying, okay, it's a certain mode. Aiden Hutchinson, the Watt kid, you know what I'm saying, and I look at Van Ness, and I'm like, man, he need to go. He need to go to that school them boys going to, you know, but Gary on the other side, he has all them tools. You know what I'm saying? But I think sometimes we get into compromising situations, and people don't understand. You run the defense, but the defense call for the end to shoot down inside instead of stay outside.
Right.
If I was a defense coordinator, I would never shoot my ends inside ever. You know what I'm saying? You
give up the edge. You give up the edge.
You are bred to get up the field. That's all you're supposed to do. Why would you compromise that player by shooting them inside? Oh, I got this new blitz. I want to try with the linebacker. The hell with them linebackers. Tired of them getting all the good stuff. Let us get in on some stuff. So, but these type of defenses here, Gary and Van Ness and Hutchinson, sometimes some guys don't even touch the guy. They just get low with their shoulders. I mean, just sit there. That's a game inside of a game that people sometimes don't even pay attention to because they're so worried about the pretty boys. You know what I'm saying?
I watched that game though. I watched the O-line, D-line fights. That's what I did.
It's like two sumos going at it, man.
Yeah.
It's something special, you know. But then again, what do I know? I only played it for about 10, 11 years. So
yeah, you got Super Bowl under your belt.
Let's go around the league a little bit. Every week is different. Everything's exciting. What stood out to y'all the most this week? And I know, Chili, you talked about not being touched a second ago. One of the things that stood out to me was Derrick Henry on that first 87-yard run. AG, he was not touched.
No,
Big Papa was rolling. Dog, he got out there, right? And I saw that head come back. Three DBs couldn't catch him.
Gone. No, like the wind.
Nah, they I say the 3 DBs trying to catch him. I said it was only one that had an angle. I mean, not had an angle, but had an opportunity, and business decisions. You got to think about that and getting hit by one of his stiff arms. But outside of that, he untouched. And this is the problem when I found, in free agency, when this deal went down, my first reaction was like, oh my goodness. You got Lamar Jackson and you got Debo, Derrick Henry in the same backfield together. Oh, I was like, if I'm a linebacker, I'm just like, man, this is gonna be a long day. So every time, if I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker, I say we got to play these knuckleheads twice a year, and I got to deal with both of them. Oh man, this is gonna be a long day because you trying to focus on one, right? That's how defense works. G, you know that. And like, man, I got to focus on two. I say, you know what? I'm gonna take the little one. I'm gonna take Lamar. If he comes past that line of scrimmage, he's all mine. Yeah. Hey, y'all got to come with me on number 22 though. Like we need all of us there.
But dog, it goes back to when we used to play Michael Vick. You got to worry about his arm. Yep. You got to worry about his feet. But if they got a feature back, you got to worry about him too.
Fact.
Don't turn your back.
That's all they were missing.
Yeah. So it's a special thing. And obviously the defense loves it. Y'all know y'all love it. When y'all have an offense like that, the defense, y'all probably watching the offense instead of sitting down on the bench.
You get to sit down with a Gatorade cup and watch y'all do your thing.
Yeah. And so yeah, special.
Hey, that was the worst thing coming off the field after you lost the fumble.
Oh, that's the worst.
Trying to avoid the defense, they side-eyeing you, cussing you out under their breath.
They look at me, it's like, really? We just gave y'all the ball back. That's what y'all do?
I just set my ass down.
Dog, that's the thing I learned about Brett Favre, man. I mean, we
get comfortable.
Just came off the field. We sit down. Interception. We get up. We start walking and looking at his ass, and he just like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Y'all know what y'all did when y'all signed me up.
And I know you had
a show is give people the evil eye. I used to feel bad. I put my head down. Just I don't even want to look at y'all.
Not long you got to hear from the coach, you got to hear from us too.
Right.
Yeah, I don't hear from the coach. I gave it to a coach one time, Jags. If you remember Jags?
I remember Jags.
I had a fumble. This is the 01 season, and he came to me and tried to get on. Why are you fumbling the ball? I gave him the business. I gave him the riot act. I'll just keep it PG. I gave him the riot act. And then Kippy, was it Kippy still? No, Kippy was gone. It was Sylvester Crooms came over to me. And no, he came over to Jags, and I could overhear him. And EB was on the sideline too. It's like, that's why we told you, don't talk to AG after he make a mistake. He got to cool down. Give him a cool down, like 5 minutes before you talk to him. That's your fault. He just got cussed out.
Check this out, man. I have never in my NFL career, I wasn't there at that time that AG is talking about.
Yeah.
But I was there when he cussed out Jags a different time. And I'd never seen anybody cuss a coach out like that in my life. I was like a little kid. I was like,
yeah.
He cussed him straight the fuck out. Yep. So here's what happened. You had a long run, and we were down by like the 1 yard line, and you were tired. Like I think you had a couple of runs on that drive, but you got right down to the goal line.
Yep.
And you asked to come out the game.
Yep. That was against the Bears. I think it was against the Bears. Yep.
He was like, "What's wrong with you? You right there on the 1 yard line." He was like, "Man, I'm fucking tired." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. I was.
All right. Yeah, I guess he tired.
Hey, I'm human.
You have to stop fucking with AG.
Hey, I might have. Like I said, the Batman's my superhero. He's a human. Okay.
Batman's real. Oh yeah.
He get his ass kicked sometime. He called for the hey, I need help. Just give me a little help. That's all I need. So
how many times did you cuss Jags out?
That was twice. You know what? I just remembered that one. I forgot about that one. But yeah, so that would have been twice. And you would think he would get the message, right? Because that was 1 year, then it was the following year. He did it again where he got him, or later that season. It might have been the same season because he did it twice to me. I do remember that one now. Yep.
Is that why he gone now? He was gone?
He was not
Jags. Jags was coaching Georgia State down here for a minute some years ago. I think he went to Tampa.
He shot himself in the foot at Boston College because he was the head coach at Boston College. And all they said to him was, like, he got an offer from Tampa. And Boston College said, we're going to raise your pay. Just don't go on that trip. And what'd he do? He went on that trip. And they were going to up his salary at that time as a college football head coach. So, hey.
But didn't he end up getting the Tampa Bay job?
Yeah, he was I think the OC. He wasn't the head guy, or if he wasn't only there for a hot minute, for a hot cup of coffee, like a year or two. That was it.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I went over to one of he had a team meeting, and I went over there and spoke when Jags was here.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like all the guys who were like GAs and stuff in Green Bay
were coaches, were
all on his staff.
Yep.
Yeah. Bunch of guys.
Yep. And they do that all over the place. When I was in Houston, Gary Kubiak was the head coach, and Robert Saleh, Mike McDaniels, Kyle Shanahan were all quality control assistants. Yeah. And actually, before I left in 2009, before the 2009 season, they cut me, which I was cool with. Kyle Shanahan actually in 2008 became the offensive coordinator. And everywhere they've been, if you look at their track, you go Google where they've been in the last 15 years. So Kyle, Mike, and Robert, they all been Tennessee, Atlanta, Rams. Either all three or both of them. Two of the guys, at least two, been in all these different teams. Coaching. OCDC, linebackers coach, stuff like that. Getting their time in to become the head coaches they are today. So it's just interesting, helping each other out.
So what else around the league stands out? I know Jaden Daniels from the Redskins is balling out.
Yeah, he's making it look easy as a rookie. So
as a rookie, right?
That's fun. That's fun
to
watch.
You know what? Let's stay in the division. Let's go up the Gilbert neighborhood. Your boy Jared Goff was 18-18 last night. And caught a touchdown pass.
Yeah, first in his career.
How about that ass whooping that your boys put on Seattle?
them Motor City Kitty Cats are starting to look real, man. They're starting to look real. What they is 3-1 right now.
Yeah.
They putting points on the board, and they got some nice receivers, nice defense. It's gonna be a dog. It's gonna be a dog fight when we go up in there, and when they come to see us.
Yeah.
But now with Minnesota doing what they do, it's like a 3-headed monster up there. You know what I'm saying?
And I already called that. Yeah, I called that from the off season. It's gonna be an interesting season for the NFC North.
We all gonna whoop Chicago, so
their defense is there. Their defense is there, though. Their defense
is real good.
Their defense understands the offensive side. Like, no, they're rebuilding. So hey, we got to do this. Like, if we gotta be out there for a 10-minute drive, we got to suck it up, because if we get the ball back to them, then Caleb could do something and get the ball, score it quicker than usual. So that's the one thing they do have for them, is that offensive side of the ball, where Caleb, he can mess around just because of his talent and his arm talent, that he could get the ball to a receiver that they want to expect him to complete. So
who did Buffalo play?
The Ravens.
Yeah,
Ravens.
That's who your boy ran all over.
Yeah, he had almost 200 yards. He had 199.
He had 199.
Yep. He gave it to them boys. Yes, they did. Yes, he did.
And
his O-line.
I don't think Tennessee won a game yet, have they?
Nope.
It's a couple offers. It's a couple offers in the NFL right now.
I was surprised at the Commanders, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got.
I was real surprised about them.
No. They
beat the Cardinals 42.
Yeah.
14. Yeah.
So Jacksonville
33. They running the ball real well. They had 4 rush touchdowns.
Yeah, that's Travis Etienne. He's balling out. But the Jacksonville Jaguars are the only team that has not won a game in NFL. They're 0-4 right now. They're the only team left.
That's Dougie Fresh, right?
Dougie Fresh. They're struggling a little bit down there in Duval, as they say.
And the boy still a quarterback over there?
That's what I was just about to say.
Trevor, they just get. Yep, he's the guy. He's the guy, and they gave him $55 million a year. So
he was the first one to get $55 million.
Yep, he was.
Yep, set the market.
Yep, he was.
Yep.
Giving money away.
I know. I wish they were doing that back in our day. That would have been nice. We all can say that now. Like, come on. Shoot. Oh my goodness gracious.
Too much money, dog. Too much money.
So what else stood out? Aaron, what surprised me was the Jets losing to Denver.
That was a little shocker. Yeah, definitely a shocker.
I was shocked.
Was that like 9-10?
Yeah, that was a baseball.
You know what surprised me about that?
Baseball score. Yeah.
That left tackle, the tackle kept jumping off sides, right?
Yeah, or they don't have the alignment. The alignment thing now is a rule where that last tackle has to be it has to be aligned with the guard.
Aaron Rodgers, his whole magic moves is trying to get you to jump outside so I can score on you real quick.
Yeah, to get the free play.
Yeah. And you hear the coach talking about, maybe we shouldn't do that. And I'm like, dude, that clown been doing that since day one. Yeah. How you gonna make him change that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't gonna do that. Not Aaron. Not this time.
It's worked to his advantage. The voice inflection.
Yeah. So
all that screaming up and down.
Ain't you crazy?
Yeah.
That's
but 9-10.
Yeah, that's a baseball score.
Real low scoring game. I was surprised that them boys. I guess Denver's defense is better than people know.
Yeah.
At least better than I knew, because I didn't know they had a defense like that. Because the Jets got some horses on offense now.
Yeah,
a wide receiver and a running back. They're stacked. I think what else stood out to me, I told y'all, I think it was Chili picked Philadelphia, but I said, man, listen, Smith, AJ Brown
can't get right. Can't get right. That's what they are right now.
Yep. And Baker Mayfield out there looking like the second coming of Tom Brady.
Hold up,
Baker Mayfield.
Yes, but wait a minute. Back to the Bronco Jets game. Bo Nix only had 60 yards passing,
and they were all to Cortland Sutton, all of them.
Yeah. Let me see. Hey, and you know what? You're right. No, almost. It was 3 receptions for 60 yards, but everybody else somehow. Burton had 1 catch for 3 yards, and Javonte Williams had 2 catches for 3 yards, and that was it. We had got 2 guys that had negative receptions. They caught the ball and lost yardage. How that happen? How you catch a ball and go backwards?
Taylor Swift boyfriend finally woke up.
Yeah, Travis.
Had a good game.
He did, but they lost Rasheed Rice, their number 1 receiver.
He's out with
the rest of the season towards ACL.
They said you saw how it went down.
No, I did. Actually, it. Mahomes hit his knee on Mahomes' head or shoulder or something, right?
Oh, where?
Yeah. Mahomes threw an interception and he was going to make a tackle, and Rasheed Rice
was caught in
it was just a mess.
Friendly fire.
Really freak accident.
Yep. But hopefully Xavier Worthy can step up in the absence of Rasheed Rice. I'm hoping, because I got him on about 3 of my fantasy teams. So let's go, young man. Let's pick it up a little bit.
What's on the rocks talking about?
He said talking about Devontae Adams to the Jets. Rumors said he's played his last snap in Las Vegas. What? If that's real, that's interesting. That's all it is to me, is interesting right now. I'll say that. It's interesting.
Yeah, but if he goes to the Jets, they'll have Mike Williams, who had a good game yesterday, his first game back playing.
Alan Lazard.
No, what's the young kid that's real nice?
Garrett Wilson.
They're talking about him. They're talking about Devontae going to the Jets?
Yes.
The Jets going to have to give up one of the wide receivers we just mentioned. They're just going to have to give them up.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Mike Williams had 67 yards last week, and I know Garrett had a good game.
Is Devontae worth a first-round pick?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, especially if you got a good quarterback, not just Aaron, but any good top 10 quarterback with him. Yes.
Yeah, Devontae is coming off a hamstring, though. He didn't play last week because of his hamstring.
Got it.
All right. Anything else stand out around the league? If not, we can go.
You can get into the picks.
Talk about these picks. Yeah. Okay, where we at?
We got it.
Let me see.
I got to put in the numbers here. Let me do the math real quick. Let's see. 1, 2.
Okay, here we go, y'all. Here we go.
8.
12 carried to 2 divided by 7.
Hey, I'm fast, boy. I'm the human calculator. Here we go.
It's always to your favor.
No, it ain't. No, it is not.
All right. Well, let me get started.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
You figure it out. So we got a game Thursday night here in the ATL. We just talked about Baker Mayfield and how well he's playing. Atlanta's favored by 1.5. Big fella, who you got?
Who they playing?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay and Atlanta. In Atlanta.
Thursday night, prime time. Bijan Robinson is questionable with a hamstring. He didn't finish the game.
This is the first and last if it don't work. I'm going with Tampa.
All right. AG, who you got?
Last.
Who's Tampa and who?
Tampa at Atlanta Thursday night, prime time, 8:15. Atlanta 1.5 point favorites.
I'm gonna go Bucks.
Okay, you calm me down for the Bucks as well.
All right.
The New York Jets, we talked about it, traveling to the Minnesota Vikings.
Who?
Vikings favored the New York Jets. Jets, Jets, sir. are playing your favorite team, the Minnesota Vikings, at 9:30 a.m. Sunday morning in Tottenham Stadium in London. Minnesota's favored by.
So who do y'all got? Falcons or Bucks for the last pick? Was it?
We all got no. Oh,
I went Bucks. I went Bucks.
We all got Tampa.
Yeah, we all got Tampa.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, Chili, who you got? Oh, Chili got the Jets because he not gonna. Chili, sure you want to do this? Minnesota's undefeated.
Yeah.
Playing real well.
Hey, yeah.
You sure you want to do this?
I'm hanging with Aaron Rodgers and the crew.
You don't want to forgive him just this one time so you can get a win.
Nah. Okay. Mickey Mouse and the crew can line up, and I'm still going with them.
All right, Jets.
Who you got, AG?
Oh man, I'm gonna go Vikings.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, put me down for the Vikings. So that's one we're gonna get on, big fella.
There you
go. I gotta plug my computer up.
All right, now we got the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young has been benched. Andy Dalton is the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. What did he do last week?
He had a good game.
Yeah, he had a good game.
They didn't win, but he had a good game.
But they're playing the Bears, in Chicago. The Bears are favored by 4. AG, who you got?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Bears. I gotta go Bears on this one. Panthers.
Grave digger.
I don't know.
Who you say?
Hey Bears. Man, we got one job, man. We doing a show. What the fuck are you doing?
I told you I gotta plug up my computer. Y'all gonna be doing these picks by your damn self.
Because the battery. The battery. You didn't plug up the battery.
There it is. Whoop, back in.
All right, so here we
Bears
go.
and Dougie Fresh?
No, Carolina at Chicago.
Carolina, another Southern
Carolina. Oh man,
Chicago favored by 4, big fella.
Who?
Chicago favored by 4.
I just got talked into this. The Bears.
Yeah, put me down for the Bears too. I want you to make an informed decision, my man.
Okay.
This one
still suck.
They still do suck. You know, I was trading emails with our good friend Mark Schiefelbein.
Yeah. Hey,
Chief. And Chief said,
Chief, I said, what's up?
I will tell Chief you said hello, but Chief said that he was upset by a Bears fan talking shit because the Bears won and the Packers lost in the division to the Vikings. And I told Chief, listen, Bears ain't had shit to cheer about since 1985. We let them have it on this Sunday. We just give it to them and just let it go.
You know what? You should have told them just long as the Bears didn't do
it. Right. Exactly. So we all got the Bears on that. Now, Derrick Henry and them boys in Baltimore are going to travel to Cincinnati. Baltimore is a 2.5-point favorite. Cincinnati got their first win right over the weekend against Carolina, I believe.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Joe Burrow.
Big fella, who you got?
Boy, you almost had me cuss. Baltimore. Baltimore. Is you crazy?
AG, is that Cincinnati? Who you got?
Yeah, I gotta go be more. I got Derrick.
They ain't got nothing to stop that horse. They ain't got nothing to stop that horse coming out the gate. No.
Yeah, I'm with y'all on that. Put me down for be more.
Yeah.
So now we got Miami with no Tua traveling to New England. What's his name? What's the new head coach name?
In New England? Mayo.
Yeah. Mayo. Gerard Mayo. He's got the boys playing. Got them playing tough. I watched the game last night. Miami obviously brought in a quarterback who went to high school down the block, but they brought him in like 5 days before the game. So you always know what that's going to look like. But he will have another week of preparation, but they are traveling to New England. AG, who you got? Oh, the line is New England is favored by 1.
Oh man, I could go. Home. That means I could go either way.
Either way.
But I'm gonna go with Mayo on that defense and Patriots because he's a Belichick disciple, so he sticks on that defensive side of the ball really good. So I'm gonna go Patriots at home.
Gravedigger, who you got, big fella?
Going with the Fins.
Yeah, put me down with the Fins too. They still got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and A-Chan, the running back. So
he got beat up the other day. He lightened the britches, so they put that fire on his butt a couple times in that last game. I saw him. He was slow getting up, as they say.
Yep. All right, next game, Cleveland Browns, good defensively at Jaden Williams. We just talked about him, right? At Washington. Washington is favored by 3. Browns at the Commanders. AG, who you got?
I'm gonna test out the young man here and go with the Commanders. See if he perks my interest for the year right now.
Yeah, and I think for Cleveland, big fella Myles Garrett is dealing with some foot injuries. So I'm not sure
the foot problem. Yeah,
he's going to be 100% or even playing.
Man, can't mess with a man's feet, man.
They said both of his feet were hurting at one time too. So yeah, and you can't move. Big fella, who you got?
Huh? One more time, man. Just one more time.
See, what are you doing again, man? Are you ordering your gas station chicken online?
No.
Does Grubhub deliver gas station chicken?
Oh, dang. God damn, he on you, G.
Yeah, he do me when
he on you. He on you.
He do me when company.
Yeah, you better pay attention though, for sure. Pay attention.
Man, listen, I was 32 seconds late today. If y'all could hear the shit he gave me, see, that's why AG laughed.
He said 32. I like how you put it down. 32.
And he just broke.
What was it again, man?
Let me see. Let me go back to my
see that?
Browns at the Commanders.
That's
wow. I don't know if the Commanders was a fluke or what, man. I'm trying
to
figure
look good, man. They put up 42 points.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a month in. I don't think they're a fluke now.
You don't think they're a fluke now?
No, it's a month in. Couple games, yeah, but a whole month.
And who's their coach? Dan.
What's
the coach's name?
He was in Seattle. Yeah, Dan is right. Shoot.
Where they at, Dorsey? Where they at?
They're in Washington.
I'm going with Washington, man.
Yeah, put me down for Washington too. Cleveland, Deshaun Watson ain't
playing well. He ain't acting right.
What's his name? But with that being said, because I got Amari Cooper on one of my fantasy leagues.
Me too.
He had like a 90-yard touchdown or 80-something yard touchdown ball back.
When did that other boy get back to Kansas City?
Last week. Kareem Hunt, you talking about?
Cleveland cut him?
I don't think the roster. I think he had a 1-year deal at Cleveland last year.
So he just got on the scene.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt.
He was on practice squad at KC.
Yeah, but when KC signed him, he came off the street.
Oh, I thought he was practice squad. All right. Interesting.
Wow. Yeah. Like I said, Commanders.
Yeah, so we all got the Commanders on that. Indy is going to Jacksonville. Dougie Fresh needs a win. Joe Flacco is not a starting quarterback in Indy because the young man, what's his name?
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson went down with a hip injury.
He got to learn how to slide, man.
He got to learn how to slide. He's going to get himself killed. I hope they need to teach him something over there.
Yeah, they got to teach him how to slide.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Great talent, though. Jacksonville's favored by 3. Gilbert, who you got?
Flacco
and the Colts. AG. Yeah. Dougie Fresh.
I'm gonna say Dougie Fresh gets their first dub.
Yeah, me too.
Flacco ain't gonna let it happen.
They're gonna get after Flacco, old non-moving ass.
I love Dougie Fresh like y'all do, but come on, man.
I know, man. But I hope he get it turned around because you can't have too many seasons like this in the NFL and they keep you around.
No, they can't.
Yeah, where you start slow. Yeah, you gotta always you can have 1 or 2 where you start slow, but usually it's always 2.
Was this year 3 for him?
Yeah, year 3.
Yeah, and they just paid Trevor Lawrence, so he ain't going nowhere.
No.
So all right, moving on. Buffalo, who just got mollywopped by the Ravens, traveled to Houston, AG's old team. Yeah, Buffalo still favored by 1. AG, who you got?
Ooh, it's Texans and Texans house. I think.
Oh, let's not forget Stephon Diggs is playing. Against
that's right. Is right. They know how to schedule these games, don't they?
Yes, sir.
But you know what?
Sunday night game.
I think
Buffalo just played on Sunday.
I think
don't forget, AG, you live around there.
I like both teams in this because this is tough. But I think my gut's telling me that the Bills gonna come in here a little grouchy from that loss, and so they're gonna play tough, and I'm gonna go with Buffalo, especially with the spread being just one. It could go either way. I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
Big fella.
Man, lock your door, man.
Hey,
you got them big ass dogs. So
yeah, exactly, bro. They could come in here if they want to.
They want to.
Come on.
I'm gonna go Texas, man.
Okay.
I think CJ Stroud gonna start doing something. I'm gonna go Texas.
I'm gonna go with the Texans too. I think Buffalo, they're gonna be trying to lick their wounds, but they got punched in the mouth. Early and often last week, but I'm gonna go with Houston too.
Don't y'all be bothering AG because he made that stupid ass pick. Don't y'all be bothering AG.
I know y'all leave that man alone. I ain't gonna give you his address, but he lives around the corner from the BP station.
The BP. That's funny.
You got good gas station chicken over there.
I gotta find out. I'm gonna find out. Oh man.
All right. So now we got the Las Vegas Raiders, who got a win last weekend, I believe.
Who's about to trade Devontae Adams to the Jets? Go ahead.
Potential.
Well, Devontae is out with a hamstring anyway. They playing at Denver. Like you said, Bo Nix had 60 yards passing last week.
I did not know he did. That's all he had. I thought way the highlights look, you would have thought he had like 200 yards passing.
Nope.
Wow.
Denver is favored by 3. Gilbert, who you got? Denver Broncos hosting the Las Vegas Raiders.
Sean Payton just rubbed me the wrong way, man.
Denver's favored by 3.
I'm gonna go Denver.
Okay. Mr. Green.
I hate to pick against Antonio though. I like
Raiders been up and down back.
Yeah, I like it.
Rivalry.
I don't want Antonio to lose a job either.
Yeah, I'm just for the rivalry's sake, I'm gonna go Raiders.
Yep, I'm gonna go with Denver too. Y'all talking about this Devontae Adams trade stuff? He already got a bad hamstring.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the other wide receiver is. I know they got 2 good tight ends. They got Jake Bowers, a rookie from Georgia, and then they got the kid from Notre Dame. Other than that, I don't know who they got. I'm going with Denver. All right, Arizona, who just got punched in the teeth.
Yeah.
Traveling to San Francisco.
Messed my up, Arizona. You messed my
San Francisco got Deebo Samuel and George Kittle back last week.
Yeah.
They played well.
Yes, they did.
Gilbert, who you got?
I ain't picking Arizona.
Yeah, I wouldn't ride with them.
Hell no.
Yes, 49 are 7.5-point favorites.
Mr. Green. No. Is McCaffrey back? McCaffrey back yet?
No, not yet.
No, he probably won't be back till mid-season.
Yeah.
They got all
the receivers outside back. You know, Jennings had that real big game last week. Still waiting for Brandon Ayuk to show up. He got paid, and we ain't seen him.
Yeah, he had the first couple games where he showed up, but the last couple games he has not. So,
all right. So now our boys are traveling to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
The Wood. West
Side. 3.5-point favorites. I think we should be high. Well, no, I think we're gonna start a little faster than we did last week.
We will. Jordan's gonna knock the rust off.
Do I need to ask? We all got the Packers, right?
Both head coaches love each other, so I don't know how it's gonna
go. Well, they're both they kind of know each other. For sure. Like I said, that was one of the trees that he got under. LaFleur, along with Shanahan, they all work with each other. So there you go.
The Rams, like we talked about earlier, no Cooper Kupp, no Puka Nacua.
I think we need to make a statement this game. That's what I really do think, because once Minnesota put that blueprint on you, it's hard to get that momentum and establishment back unless you go out and beat the tar out of somebody else. And I think that's what we need to do. We need to go in there in LA, get a couple of In-N-Out burgers, whoop their ass, and get back on the plane. Come on.
You know what I just realized? And Gilbert, correct me if I'm wrong. If you have you ever played in Los Angeles? I've never played a football game. Well, I played USC when I was at Notre Dame. But other than that, in the NFL, I've never played in Los Angeles. Have you played there, Gilbert?
wherever the Raiders were, that's where we played.
No, that's
that was in Oakland.
That was Oakland.
Then no.
Nope. I don't
AG,
think I
you played in Los Angeles?
I mean, I grew up there. I played Little League football there.
Well, that's where you had to sit down. You had to think all the cities we didn't play.
Right.
You know,
or stadiums, or stadiums like that.
Well, the newer stadiums.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
But no, I grew up there. I didn't play professionally there or college wise.
Okay.
Even bowl games. I went to Arizona for the Fiesta Bowl and Miami for the Orange Bowl 2 years in a row.
So did I. When I was in Notre Dame, we went to the Orange Bowl 2 years in a row. Played Colorado 2 years in a row.
Oh, I remember those games too. Yeah.
Eric Bieniemy was the running back for Colorado.
Yeah. I sauced him up for y'all.
You gave him the business.
Gave him business every time he touched the ball in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next game. New York Giants. The G-men are traveling to Seattle. Seattle's
they pissed. Seattle.
Yeah, they mad. And they're 6-point favorites. The Giants played better than
they did.
They ain't got a chance.
But I'm with G on this. I'm with G. I like Walker, the running back. You see Dorsey, you see him run around the field last night?
Yeah, I saw him last night.
You see how he did a little league cut where he ran parallel to the line and then went up.
Yes.
It's like that just showed how much what he got in his tank. He did a little league move. He got up the middle and then turned right to the sideline, ran to the sideline and then cut up. I'm like, ooh, you can't do that.
Then hit the sideline and then took away all the angles.
GMZ.
Well, we got GMZ. Breaking news, GMZ.
They just said that Israel just launched some missiles at Iran.
Oh, man.
What my man saying in California, can we all just get along?
Yeah, Ronnie King about 30 years ago, 28 years ago.
I tell you what, man, I don't wish war, and I'm sure y'all the same way. I don't wish that on nobody, man.
Nobody, man, because you got to think of your children.
Nobody wins.
Could you imagine, man? And for me too, like the people who pull the triggers and putting them missiles, like what was what Russia invaded not too long ago?
Ukraine. Yeah.
Man, just to know that it's some innocent, them people living in them buildings, they got nothing to do with this fight, man. That's y'all fight.
Mm-hmm.
And to be sitting in your living room worried about a missile coming through your window, which when you in there with your kids and your family, that's unfathomable for me, man. I couldn't even imagine. I hope one day we'll find a way to settle our differences besides killing each other, man. Because that's
I thought
not only does it kill the people there, but think about the post-traumatic stress all them people who live they got to deal with.
You know, the killer part about it all is, man, I understand everybody got differences and everything, but it's those dudes that's sitting in them suits and ties that ain't gonna touch a gun or nothing, but they're gonna send everybody else to go do it.
Right.
How about y'all get out there? You the one said, let's go. Come on, you come on to help then. Come on to help. Right. No. I need to stay here behind this desk and be safe.
Nah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
So anyway, I got Seattle on that.
Yeah, so we got a couple games to go.
We got Dallas at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh lost their first game to Joe Flacco and them Colts. But
Dak and them about to get it.
Justin Fields played well. He had a couple of rushing touchdowns. He had over 300 yards rushing. Pittsburgh is favored by 2.5. Sunday night game in Pittsburgh. Mr. Green, who you got?
Oh, I'm listening to Gilbert over here. Oh man, this is a tough one right here.
Ain't no tough one. Are you kidding me?
You know what? I haven't picked. I don't think I picked the Steelers in a while because I don't like Najee Harris.
I'm going with the steel curtain.
I'm going Steelers. And then T.J. Watt. I didn't realize T.J. Watt got almost 100 sacks.
Dog,
he is a dog out there. What? I knew he was a dog.
School. Everybody need to go to that school.
T.J. Watt looks unstoppable.
Man, he has 95 sacks right now.
He looks unstoppable.
Unbelievable.
What's that kid in Frisco? Bosa too.
Yeah, Bosa's dog.
He's a bad dude too, man.
Hey, they just come off the line like, just get out my way. Let me get this sack. Let me put this.
Brian said Watt going to be all over Dak. Thank you, sir.
I agree. And it's in Pittsburgh, so we all got Pittsburgh on this. All right, last one. Kansas City Chiefs ain't playing that well.
Cheapies, but they undefeated.
They are undefeated.
The cheapies.
And it's at home.
Saints come marching in to Kansas City.
Who?
The Saints. And when the Saints, you know the song. Kansas City by 5. Taylor Swift gonna be there cheering on her.
Halftime, they gonna get them boys a rack of ribs and send them on back to New Orleans.
At Kansas City style.
Kansas City style.
I'll hit them with this.
I got the cheapies.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
So we all doing the Kansas City barbecue.
Yep.
Detroit, Tennessee, Philadelphia.
Down there in Kansas City.
Detroit, Tennessee, Philadelphia, Los Angeles Chargers have buys. What was you saying about the barbecue sauce, chili?
I said Gates barbecue down there in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's that fire.
Yeah,
it's not fire, but it tastes great.
It tastes good, man. You gotta give him his props. You know, it's a lot of new kids coming on the block, but you gotta go to the Old Faithful when you go to Kansas City.
Yeah, they got Gates all over the grocery stores. It should be anyway.
Yeah,
should be.
All right, so what y'all fellas got going on this weekend? I know I'm coming up Chili's way.
I'm headed to Nebraska to his homecoming week. We got close to your neck of the woods, Dorsey. We got Rutgers coming to Lincoln, Nebraska. So they got a run game. They got a running back where Matt Rule, the head coach for the Huskers, talking about he's like something from the Matrix. I said, damn. I'm like, when you talking about a running back, you describe the Matrix? That ain't good for your defense. For our defense, like, oh my God. But he's a little pit bull. He runs hard. He can catch the ball at the backfield, and he got a motor that don't quit. And so it's going to be interesting how they slow him down for this homecoming game this weekend. So that's where I will be in Lincoln, Nebraska for the weekend.
Chili, where you going? Who Kansas playing this week?
I don't want to talk about that.
They having a rough season. They've been punched in the mouth a couple times. I don't want to talk about that. Let me see. You know, we gonna talk about it because I'm gonna bring it up.
Here we go. I found it. Y'all, Arizona State. Thanks, Arizona State is favored by 3.
Thanks, both of y'all. Both of y'all are number 1.
Yeah? Let me see. Y'all. Let me look at y'all. Oh man, hey Gilbert, y'all came out the gate strong.
Yeah,
48-3, and then you got 4 L's in a row. 4.
Dang, 4 losses. Wow.
4.
But they're all close games. They're all close games. I'll say that.
Anyway, I'm up in the Dells right now, and then I'm gonna go home, watch my son play, and then I'll be back up in La Crosse for a deal up in La Crosse. Then Sunday I'm gonna be at Sammy's place in East Troy, promoting that new beer. So if y'all paying attention, come on down to Sammy's in East Troy, watch the game, drink a can of that Gravedigger beer, and also
you gotta learn how to say it.
What's the name of the beer first?
Yeah, you gotta learn how to say your name.
Hold on.
You gotta learn how to say your dang beer name.
Also, don't forget, I'm over at Stadium View every home game at a tailgate party, Gravedigger's tailgate party. I always got guests showing up like my man Dorsey Levens or Armand Green, or, Santana Dotson, these guys, So if you're ever at Stadium View on game day, 2 hours before the game, come holler at your boy.
Yes, sir. Y'all got anything else to say? Other than that,
Ryan, I'm going to get you a can. I don't know how I'm going to get it to you, but I'm going to get you a can, babe.
A can of what?
He said, how can I get a can?
Oh, how can I get a can?
A can of beer.
I have more info next time we get on this.
Killer Kolsch.
That's
2 K's. Killer Kolsch.
Yes, as long as it ain't 3 of them.
That's what I was about to say. Make sure ain't no other K's lingering around in the other 2 K's.
1 is good enough. 1 is plenty.
2 you're pushing it. 3
2 you pushing it.
They might put at the bottom of the K, the little circle with the K in the inside.
You get 3 Ks, you getting your ass.
If I see that on there, Gilbert, I'm reporting you to somebody.
You getting a foot dropped on you.
If I got 3 Ks on my can, y'all need to kick my ass.
I'm gonna call Al Sharpton and tell him you up to something.
Oh, Al Sharpton. Oh, he ain't got that fro laid and diced and burned to the side no more. He got it cut down low.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Y'all know anybody or have anybody in your family, and I think Gilbert is going to be the one because he in Detroit had a perm as a man.
Oh man!
Anybody in your family ever have a perm as a man?
My brother had one. My brother was going
he
was going to bed with the rollers in his hair, and I'm like, Mom, for real?
Like in Fight Night?
For real? Oh yeah, like Fight Night.
For real?
Like Snoop used to have the perm laid down.
Yeah, he did. He was in.
No, my brother hair was like Barry White's. All
like one of the characters from Fight Night, the one that got choked up. He got choked up. In one of the episodes.
You killing me in school, man. They're like, man, what's wrong with your brother, man? I don't know, man. I don't know.
AG, Fight Night is good, right?
It's really good. I've been watching it. Now we caught up, so we got to wait week over week.
Hey, that movie Rebel, it's on Netflix. Rebel something.
Oh, Rebel Moon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
That's good.
It's a sci-fi, comic book.
That's a good one. And
they're gonna make that into a video. It's already a video game, I think, out.
And I think Amazon coming out with another Alex Cross movie.
Yeah, they are with. They changed the actors.
Yeah. I want to check that out. I like all the Alex Cross movies.
It's either Michael B. Jordan or somebody else.
No,
it's another swole guy.
Yeah, dude, you can recognize, but
I don't know his name.
Michael B. Jordan got a new horror movie coming out.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, vampires and stuff.
Yep, I saw
that. When you gonna get a movie like that?
I'm still waiting, man. I ain't been on
no auditions. I don't think you pushing yourself
in like 2 years.
I don't think you pushing yourself. Go eat some more of that gas station chicken and bulk up a little bit.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So I can play with a retired football player who won. I'm not lifting no more weights. I'm done. I retired from lifting weights. I got dumbbells. We go.
Yeah, I ain't lifting no weights since '87.
That's it. That's where we go with the dumbbells. That's it right there.
So before Kansas,
that's it.
Yeah,
so before Kansas and Green Bay,
I ain't lifting no weights since '87.
Oh man! So before you even got into high school, basically.
Yeah,
that's what the deal is.
You had them old rusty weights in the corner in high school. You ain't even want to touch them.
Oh my goodness!
Well, you know the old gym teacher had somebody up in the back there and got all kind of stuff on them weights.
I used to go to my grandmother's house in the basement. They had some old mix and match weights. They had some plastic ones, some metal ones.
Yeah,
it was all rusty.
If you pull up them plastic ones, man, I just fall out laughing. Oh my God!
Hey Gilbert, you shake them, you rattle around a little bit. You know
with the little pebbles in them or sand is in them.
You know them some bitches is not 30 pounds anymore.
No, it's Aldous Hodge that is the new Alex.
Brand said Penguin on Max is good too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I haven't watched that one yet.
But yeah,
I'm waiting on the Joker to come out though.
Yeah, well, the movie coming out this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch that.
With Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that one. See how it go.
Yep.
Cause he crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's great actor.
All right, fellas.
All right, man.
Shout out to everybody who chimed in, all the AG's boys.
All right, chat. Appreciate y'all. Chat. Appreciate y'all.
And we will see y'all next time. So we'll see them in 2 and 2. That's how we say 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
All right.
Do y'all hear the music?
No, we ain't hear no music, no nothing, man. We need to find
I hear the music. Hey, chat, do y'all hear the music?
Hell no, ain't nobody hear the music but you.
I got this is how we do it going, man.
Man, ain't nobody hear that.
I don't know why that.
Then you see when it came on, I was like this. I'm waiting for the music to come out.
Oh, no music, huh? Okay, hold up. Let me see.
We don't like your music anyway.
That's cold blooded right there.
EJAG.
Hey man, I'm trying to get this right. I'm trying to get it
He's
right.
Playing the Andre 3000 flute CD.
Flute CD. Close.
Killer DJ.
Close.
Hey, what about that new song with LL and Eminem? Y'all like that one?
Oh, I didn't. They did a song.
Yeah, is it on Eminem's album? His new album?
I think it's LL's new album.
Okay, I haven't heard it. I'm gonna check it out.
LL
I need some more spin music.
LL tore it up.
Oh, okay.
He tore it up.
Okay, cool. No,
I gotta check it out.
I'm gonna keep working on the music then, because I got music playing.
A lot of them young cats talking about, oh man, them two dudes on Jared talk. Go mess with them, then. Go mess with them.
Don't mess with him. I'll tell you that. If you're up,
don't mess with L either.
Don't. Yeah, they will shut your career down before you even get started.
Ask Cannabis what L.
Yeah, can I? Ooh, he took his name and said, "Can I bust? Ooh,
can I bust?" Yeah.
That just destroyed his whole. He was done before he got started.
Yeah. So, you believe LL alone.
Yeah. Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. All right, I'm gonna.
You still swole too. Leave him alone.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your week. Be safe traveling. Peace out.
Peace. Deuces.
I gotta put on the whack music then, since nobody heard that other music.
Dorsey, don't jump off so fast, so you got to get back on.
I'm trying to figure out. Are we still live? Or
we still live?
We still live, fool.
We still live.
He said he's trying to get the music to kick us out.
Yeah,
that's still the same live. Stuff we didn't want last time.
I know. Hey, the other one didn't work. I got to get the audio first on. So, peace out.